Well, we're having wonderful lightning and rain, and we had hail, and yeah, it's coming down pretty good out there. So anyway, was just oh, what was that? Must be some more hail. Yeah, it was pretty loud out there. Of course, the minute I turn on the video, the lightning and the thunder stops. So there's a little bit of the thunder. Yeah. So anyway, it's a nice sound. The thunder is quite a nice sound. Some of the lightning was quite close. There was some serious crack because it hit pretty close to here. So poor Raj is sitting here and just looking at me like, make it stop. This is not fun. I don't enjoy it. But he's okay. Even Bird ran over and ran up to his cage and jumped inside. So they're all hiding out at the moment. Oh, it looks like maybe it's blowing over a bit now, but yeah, it's always nice to have the storm. After the storm, you get that nice fresh air that's coming in. When the storm hits, got to run out and shut the Florida room doors, or I would have a pool in the Florida room. So anyway, we're still having a little thunder, not nearly what it was before. It's kind of a nice, gentle sound at the moment. But nothing better than sitting in a nice meditation when you have the rain going and some thunder and some lightning, and you can sit and have a nice bowl of tea and enjoy it. There we go again. Yeah. So yeah, again, just enjoying the lightning and thunder and the weather blowing through on its way elsewhere. And yeah, it just reminds one that yeah, nature is not always quiet, not always calm, you know, and that when one is in the flow of nature as well, you know, again, they go with the flow of the moment, what's in the moment as it is, not trying to construct something else out of it, you know. So again, the pointing is to be spontaneous and be natural, and you know, always come from a point of truth, no matter how much some will rail against it. Truth does not change. The made up, manufactured stories and the manufactured ideologies and things that people are trying to cling to cannot stand the test of time. But truth is unchanging, you know. So when gurus come and they're speaking in that truth to break through, and that's what we're there to do. Gurus are here to cut through. Their words can be sharp, you know, sharp as a two-edged sword. And that's people have this confusion. They've read these books about different gurus and sages, and the books have always been cleaned up, and they don't really speak to the reality of just how point blank it can be. And so, a guru's job, especially a guru that's tantric and that's, like the name of the path here is Vajra Nirvana. It's the lightning bolt path. The lightning bolt path to Nirvana. Vajra Nirvana. Nirvana is that's what's been blown out. The lightning bolt path to that blowing out. And so that is what, as a Kundalini guru, a Shaktipat guru, Kundalini is there to get everything stirred up so that all of this stuff emerges and is able to be washed out so one can see all of the drama that one has been revolving around. Okay, so people come in with so many misconceptions, about gurus, and, that they should never challenge anyone, that they should always be sweet in their words, and nothing should be harsh, and all of these ideas. So consequently, when, we're out there and make ourselves available, people are not used to this. And they really can go on a bender when you are just really straightforward with them, as what else can it be with other truth is it's absolutely straightforward. There's no mincing of words. There's no, watering it down to make it more palatable so that you can hear, what's being said, because that's not going to cut through anything. That doesn't break through anything. A guru is here to shake that tree, to hopefully get a crack in the veneer so that something can start to take place. So again, I think there's such a misconception about what gurus are and what they aren't, especially like this type of a path, It's like, that's why Ma Kali is an indicator of Kundalini. And if you know anything about Kali, she's very fierce looking, because you have to come face to face with your fears and your dramas, and nobody wants to do that. And she cuts the head off of these things. It's, it's what she's there to do, is cut to the quick. And the worst one is the head of ego, that absolute illusion and delusion of separation. And so, unfortunately, people think that gurus are supposed to be supportive of everybody's story, and that's not the case. We're not here to get you a better story. That's the realm of a lot of psychologists. They want to give you a better story. We're here to cut through the stories, to cut through the drama, to cut through the illusion, to get one to that ultimate truth. Not part of the way to oneness or to God realization, where you're, seeing this personification of God in everything. That's not it. There's something beyond that, to self-realization, which blows all of this out. It blows all of it out. So anyway, I thought that this was a good time to explain a little of that, since we've got the thunder and the lightning. I wish I would have caught it when the lightning was out there, because then it would have given an indicator of just how strong that type of a path is. When that lightning hits and it cracks, it's loud. The repercussion of that is extremely loud. Okay, it's not this soft little pillowy thing that's going on. Very sharp, boom, crack, and then comes the thunder, repercussion of the thunder after. But first is that strike of lightning that hits like a lightning bolt. Boom. It hits, if it hits a rock, you see it split open. It hits a tree, it splits it open. It's powerful. Okay? It's not something that one is playing around with, you know. This is, and that's what people don't get. This type of a path can be extremely powerful. And we're not here to play. We're not here to give you another game. It's not for dabblers. So again, if you're coming and you're interested in this path, and this is why when people come in, they should read Dangerous Friend about what a tantric type guru is about. It doesn't matter whether it's a Buddhist or whether it's this path, it's the same thing. You know, we are here to cut through. We're not here to be your comfy, cushy buddy, pal, to make you feel good about yourself. It's here to break through the illusion of that meism and all the stories that one carries with it. Okay? We're not out here for you to try to save the world, because first you have to save yourself. You can't inspire the world, save the world, until you yourself have made the journey and have cut through all of the drama. So until people get serious that they're suffering, that they're in suffering, they can't begin. Okay, first, discover that you are in suffering. And when you discover you're in suffering and you get rid of all of these other things that you're trying to construct and hold on to, this spiritualized ego that takes place, then you can begin to delve a little deeper in your journey and go forward. Okay? So again, please, you know, if you see this video and you are thinking about friending a tantric type of a guru, one that, and there are very few online, very, very few. There are a lot of people that call themselves gurus of whatever, but a guru in this type of persuasion is really not here to play games with you. You know, that is not our function. And if you don't want to have the words of a guru, don't bother to friend them, because that is the function here. You know, the function here is to be a guru, and the guru's place here is to cut through at every turn. Okay? So I'm not here to make nice, I'm not here to play, I'm here to do the work of a guru, to continue to cut through all of your drama and all of the nonsense. And so for those that come and they hear something they don't like, they get challenged, they get nasty very quickly after they've just gotten through saying how open-minded they are, how loving they are, how wonderful they are, and they're, you know, out to aid the world. Well, it doesn't take too long before they turn into an absolute viper, because they've heard something that challenges them that they don't want to hear. So at that point, they decide they're going to be, you know, say how you're condescending, whatever. You know, they come off with this drama. Then, of course, they want to throw out, well, you're a self-appointed guru. Well, I'm not a self-appointed guru. So I'm going to clear that up and make that specifically clear one more time, yet again. You know, before you open your mouth, you should find out what you're talking about first, rather than just throwing out these assumptions and then showing yourself to be an ass. Really? No, I was not a self-appointed. I would have never taken on this mantle if I had a choice in the matter. I had my guru, and to be appointed a guru, they have to see that you have entered realization, that it's stable, and that you're ready to work with people. And then you are given that commission to go forward and do that. And so that is how one becomes a guru. You don't have a vision in your dream. You don't just wake up one morning and say, I'm going to be a guru today. That's my function. If you're in that mindset, you're not ready for it. Okay, so don't think that and come here and play that game and throw that out because you hear something you don't like. Well, I'm sorry. Don't friend me. Don't join the Facebook place. Don't go on to the online ashram. Don't communicate here. That's very simple. And you can go forward in your life and do whatever you want. I don't care what you want to do. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But if you come to my Facebook page, and you want to interact, then understand this is what you're going to get. Okay, it's very simple with that. So that's all. This is a Vajra Nirvana path, a lightning bolt path to realization. In other words, we're not playing games here. This is a genuine Kundalini path. When Kundalini is awakened, you need to have a guru that knows what they're doing, that can lead you and help you to stay grounded, help you to stay centered, and help you to understand all that's coming up. Because it's not about the phenomena. It's not about how many astral realms you can go to and all of that nonsense. It's about cutting through the mind to that still point, going beyond oneness, going beyond all the goddess stuff to getting to Brahman, to going all the way to Brahman, or non-duality, nirvana, that blowing out of that candle. Okay, we're not here to light the candle, we're here to extinguish it. Okay, that's what it means basically. Extinguished, blown out, gone, done. Okay, so vastly different than what a lot of people want to have the construct of what it is. So that's it. Namaste.